I just finished a live on Facebook, my first Facebook Live. I told all 2 of my viewers, choose a pallet, and I'm going to use that pallet to do my first YouTube video. So I wanted to do a video opening up a pallet live because I always get questions what to expect in a pallet. And I just want to show people the expectations, like opening up a pallet, opening up the items, showing people what kind of value is in there, teaching people how to list those items, how to flip them, where to sell them, etc. But I think the issue is a lot of people, they'll buy a pallet and they'll have expectations, let's say to make $20,000 on the pallet or get rich overnight, which is not the case. When it comes to liquidation, yeah, 1 in a million or whatever, very rarely you're going to find a pallet that has insane value and it's gold. But usually it's you're buying a pallet for 400, you're flipping it for 800, you're taking that 800, flipping it into 16 or sometimes 14. But it depends on the pallet, obviously. Some are better than others. But I just want to give you guys an idea of like what the retail value of the items are, what to expect reselling them, flipping them. So anyhow, I wanted to do a $400 pallet because those usually have a lot of medium-sized items. But someone wanted me to choose a $250 pallet. So the question was between these two. That viewer picked this pallet. They wanted us to go through this pallet, show you what's inside, what the value is. So we're going to do this pallet first, and then maybe we'll go on to show a $400 pallet. Because if I were to choose, I would show something like this, because I feel like those are the best bang for your buck. These ones are cheaper because it's a fewer bigger items, but these ones have a lot of boxes. So if it doesn't sell by the time I'm making this video, maybe I'll do this one or something like this or this. I like the $400 pallets because they have so many boxes, like this, for example. So many boxes that you're going to find some winners in there, some expensive items, usually. It was the only one. We're having a live call right now. Live call, video call. 788? 788 it is. All right. Perfect. Sounds good. I'm going to post it. So yeah, let's get to it, guys. I'm going to open up the pallet, show you guys the value, and we're going to check up all the items and get to it. Okay, so I got the pallet. I got a cart. I'm going to open it up and, go one item at a time. Please be patient with me because it's going to take some time. Search up each item and figure out what it is, etc. These bulky boxes, what I found from this truckload, is to be a lot of car parts, car stuff. They have value, but sometimes they're hard to just find what car they're for. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's see the first item. Okay. What do we got over here? Looks like some sort of sink. Is it a sink? I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got a sink over here. It's a return. It looks I would say lightly used. And a lot of times you'll find a slip in there and it will say what the item is. So that makes it easy to search up. So let me show you guys. I'm going to show you. I have another phone over here, so I'll just teach you how I do it. Take this phone, open up Google Lens. So click on that camera. And then I usually take a picture of the title part. And I'll drop in sink, stainless steel, faucet, search it up. And I think that you have to look at the pictures and look at the item you have and see. Oh, so the hole's in the middle. This one, the hole's on the side, so it's not this one. But you do a little work to figure out what the item is. It's probably this one. Let's just say this one. E-Modern Decor, top mount, drop-in sink. It's like $129 retail. Let's just say the retail, obviously resale, you want to just get rid of it quickly. You put it for $50. But that's the first item. All right, let's continue. Let's pull out another item. Let's pull this item. Ooh, it's heavy. All right, let me drop the phone for a second and I'm going to grab it. Got this item from right here. Let's open it up and see what we got. So far, I would say it's like $130 retail, $50 resale on the pallet from the one item we got. Let's see what this item is. And again, these are the bulky pallets. Some people like it. They sell locally. And then some people like to get, medium, smaller size items. And the condition of the items varies. From what I've seen in general, is usually like 70%, I would say, is new or open box. And then the rest could be damaged, missing parts, etc. But happens to be this pallet. First two items were scratched up a little bit. So let's see. Let's see what the heck this item is. Oh, so this is the item, I would say. It's a diamond-plated cargo box. Let's see it on Amazon. I found the Amazon link. Let's check it out. Here. It goes in the back of one of those golf carts, actually, it looks like. And it's only $66 on Amazon. I thought it was like more expensive. It's only $66. Let's move on to the next item here on eBay. It's $85, but for an item like this, I think you get closer to retail on Marketplace. This guy has 3 sold, by the way. 3 sold. I don't know if you could see that. It's a little blurry. Here, 3 sold at $84.95. All right, let's continue. Let's grab another item, guys. This is reality. People in Dreamland are gonna think every single item is gonna be a $500 item, but some pallets, yeah. Some pallets, yeah. But this is like a regular pallet, nothing special. But that's where you make your money. You take this item, you flip it for $50, $75. This item, you flip it for $50, and overall, out of all the items, you get, you turn your $250 into $400 or $500. Let's just check out this item right over here, the one that's in front of us, and see what it is, what the value is, etc. Looks like car parts. Yeah, I think this is like some sort of spoilers and stuff like that. I'm not really sure what car it's for. We'd have to Google Lens it. Let's check it out. All right, let's check Google Lens. Let's see if I could pull up what this item is. It just got this. Glass from bumper lip splitter, $75. Let's see if we get the whole thing. Let's see. Okay, this appears to be a black rear bumper diffuser or body kit. This is probably what it is over here, because it has all those pieces attached on the bottom. 2016, 2021 Honda Civic. With these car parts, you just have to look at the one you have, look at the one in the picture, and make sure everything matches shape-wise. But this is the item. It goes on the bottom of the car. $280 retail. So I would just, put it together, just make sure it's the exact same. It looks the same to me, but, I would do that. And just make sure, yeah, it's either this one or a different model, but these things retail for something around here. You sell it locally, half the price, people get a good discount, and you make good money. All right, let's check the next item. So here we got 3 of these pixie canvases. I've seen this item before. I came across them. Let's check it out. We could check out one, and then we could do times 3 if you guys want. Let's check it out. Hopefully this one's not used. Usually, I don't know. Usually we get way less used items than this pallet. Every item seems to be a little used, but I think we'll get some better luck going forward. Yeah, this looks new, open box. That's what usually when people return an item, it's new, but the box was just open. So you have this. You have some hardware in here. You got the canvas. This is meant for, I think, electric work or something like that. We'll check it up and we'll tell you guys the value. I know these usually retail for a nice amount because it's big size. So let's check it out. Yeah, 30 by 40 inches. The retail price is about $212. You sell something like this on eBay, and I've sold them before on eBay. You sell it for $200. Shipping might cost you, $30 on this, depending on your rates. Let's say $30 because it's a big box. but you still walk out with at least $100 just to be safe. At least $100 after everything. So we got 1, 2, 3 of these Pixie canvas. Let's just say, you know, $300 resale value. Move on to the next item. All right, let's take this item that fell. I know it's probably running boards for a car. I've came across these boxes before. Let's check it out. All right, let's see what it is. I don't even know. Let's see what it is. Looks like some building materials, maybe. Not sure. Let's check it out. Got some hardware over here. That's good. Got some more hardware attached. That's good. Let's figure out what this item is now. Here. So now they show you, so in the return slip, it will show you what the item is, which is great. I'll pull this out, and it will say exactly what the item is, and then we could Google Lens it. So it's wooden handrails, 1 to 14 feet, non-slip staircase handrails. Point is, this one's 14 feet. The 14-foot handrails for stairs, probably. This is something I would sell locally if you want to avoid shipping costs, or you sell it online. It probably sells for a nice amount, so it's worth shipping. Let's check it out. All right, so I used Google Lens. I found the item on Amazon. This is it. This is the 3-foot one, so we have to just get the 14-foot one. 14 feet, $239. Move on to the next item. All right, let's grab the next item, guys. We're doing well. And by the way, this is the least amount of items you're gonna usually find in a pallet, because they're bigger items. But when you get mediums, you're gonna find a lot more items. So point is, just the volume of items. Some items are gonna be better than others, but everything adds to the total. So, you know, each item gives you some value. Let's see what this is. Looks like a car part. Oh, I think it's yeah, crossbars for, you know, the top of a car. See, there's keys in here, but these are the crossbars for some car. Let's see if we can figure out what car and everything. So you have to really, like, you know, look through them and see what car it's for. It could take some time, you know, getting the right angle with the Google Lens. Sometimes you have to put it together totally. I'm just being lazy right now because I'm doing the video. But let's see if I could pull it up. Here, for Chevy, let's see if this is it. So what Google Lens will do is they'll match you with something that looks similar. This looks similar because it has the keys also, and ours had the keys. So this might be it. A Chevy, you know, crossbars. This one they're selling for $159. They have one sold already. So that shows you could actually get, you know, $150 or something. Yeah, it looks like the exact same one. I see this. Yeah, same one. So guys, we found that just that easy. Found the crossbars. And let's just say this has $100 resale value. Let's go on to the next item. Let's get this big box. Ooh, there's always a couple more with it. Big box. Let's see what we got, guys. And after that, we got 1, 2, 3, I think 4 more items to go through. And these are bulky items. That's why the pallet's only $250. Let's check it out. All right, so this big box is a bumper for a car. We'll have to see what car it's for, but these could go for a lot of money. I've sold them before on eBay. I've listed them on Marketplace. By the way, just look at the prices on these. $541, $1526. That's how it works. All right, guys. I'm going to look through what it is, but right now I have a customer coming in to buy pallets, so we're going to get back to it soon. So this is the customer that just walked in. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. So I just wanted to say, Michael's a hustler. He bought a pallet for $200. Yep. What was it, like a week or two ago?
Yep.
Tell him, how much you flip it for?
Love the experience. I probably flipped $700 at least. Still have a few more items. One item I got worth $700. Gonna sell that soon, hopefully.
Let's
go. Now I'm back getting another pallet, bunch of roof racks.
If you're like Michael, you're a hustler. You know, he sold some stuff on Marketplace, some stuff at the flea market. Then it's right for you. There's a lot of value in the pallets. Come by. So there you have it. If you hustle, you know, you put in a little work, you'll be able to flip this stuff, make some good money. Those guys just left with another pallet. Let's get back at, you know, checking up these items, checking up the value. I was happy he did a testimonial because people just, Some people are just so skeptical when it comes to liquidation, which I don't blame them for, because a lot of people, there's a lot of bad actors, I would say. People open up pallets. That's why whenever a truckload comes in, I announce in my list, and I'll put a link in the description. You could join my list. I'll send out a text message. Hey, truckload just came in, come by. And then while we're unloading the truck, people will buy pallets off the truck. This looks like the exact same bumper. $2,300, by the way. Look, guys. Exact same bumper. $2,300. You even have the holes over here and the holes on top. It's just upside down right now, but exact same bumper. It retails for $2,300. And it's for a Chevy Corvette. It's for a Corvette bumper. So yeah, back bumper. Guys, this is a $2,300 retail. You sell it for $1,000, you sell it for $500. People are getting a good deal, and you flip the pallet. This is an easy 4X pallet, by the way. All right, next item. Let's grab this. It's already fallen out of the pallet, and then we got 3 items after it. These are side steps for some sort of vehicle. Let's see if we can figure it out. And this is new, by the way. A lot of items are brand new. They usually go for like $200-$300. You could get on Marketplace here $350 on these running boards. Honestly, this one looks pretty similar, but it's not shaped like that. But yeah, on Marketplace you get $100 easy. $100 easy. They're like, "Why are you selling it so cheap?" True story. And you just tell them, "Listen, I don't know what car it's for." They measure it. They take it. You can easily get $100 for these. Some of them retail for as much as like $350 or $1,000, $1,300. But I'm just being conservative. You want to flip these quickly? $100. Next, let's check it out. I think we got some more running boards, but these ones look a little dusty. So yeah, running boards, set it 2. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing already. With this one, like we did with the last one, let's call it, $75. Just because it looks a little dirty. If you were smart, you would clean it up a little bit and and sell it like that, because they're good. It's a good item. You do the measurements, you take the measurements, you tell people, hey, this is the size, so they can check their car before and see if it's a good fit. Let's move on to the next item, guys. I think we got another bumper, by the way. We already had one. I think we got another one. And the first one, I think you get $1,000 for. The retail price was like $2,500. But even if you get $500 for it, I'd be happy with that. One item, you double your money on the whole pallet. But we got 2 of them. I think it's the same one. Let me open it and show you guys. Yup, exact same bumper for the Corvette. Exact same one for the Corvette. New open box. You sell this one for, I would say $1,000 because it retails for $2,500. But even if you get $500, I would take as low as $500 on this item. Yeah, just to flip it quickly, make some good money, and then move on to the next item. There's 3 more items. Let's go check them out. And you guys see a pattern. There are a lot of car parts, especially in the big bulky boxes. But it's all about how you market it and who you're selling it to, A lot of people will need these stuff and they'll want it, and they'll be happy to get a good discount. So, yeah. I think there's some crossbars, roof racks, more of that stuff. We already got so much value from the pallet. I'm not gonna even search up this item because it's a pain in the ass. You have to put it together. And probably Google Lens it to figure out what car it's for. What I would do is, if I was trying to sell it, just put it together, take the measurements, and list it. A lot of people will know the measurements they need for their car, and you just sell it as like a universal, crossboards. Let's move on to the next item, guys. 2 more items. I think these are spoilers for a car, like carbon fiber items. Just from knowing the size of the box and the weight. Let's check it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Look, guys, like these. There's a bunch of them. You could get $50, $75 for this stuff. I'm not gonna search it up, just because we already got so much value in this pallet. So let's move on, just to show you guys what the rest of the items are. Let's show you guys. Oh, one more item. Last item. Let's see what we got. And excuse me if I'm not perfect, you know, guys, it's my first video on YouTube. Just gotta start somewhere. I know that I don't have a whole camera team, I'm filming it myself. But, like I said, better to shoot the shot, and if you miss a little bit or you're a little off, instead of not shooting at all, you know? Oh, we got like another car part. I'm curious what this one is because I feel like it does have value, and there's a packing slip in there, so let's check it out. If you find the packing slip in the box, which a lot of customers put it in, a lot of customers don't, you just snap the picture and then press select text. You could do first also, but select text here, we do it first. Now we'll search up on Google this item. This is the Amazon listing for the item, and it's $159.99. Nothing crazy. I was expecting it to be more, but let's just say you resell it on Marketplace for $100. Could probably even get 150 on this item. Clean it up a little bit, it's a little dusty, just because of the size. But yeah, you get $100. That wraps up the pallet. If you want to pick up this pallet, come by 1863 Lakewood Road. I'll sell you this pallet for $250. First come, first serve. Guys, so that's a wrap on the pallet. It came out, the retail value is like over $7,000 on this pallet, so you're getting it for like less than 5% of retail. But you know, it's items that have more work, understandably so. Let me know what you think is the resale value on this. Either way, I think $250 is a great deal on this pallet. And if you're interested in this pallet, come by, first come, first serve. And plus I got another like 45 pallets on the floor. We get new pallets every week. So like the video. Comment if there's any other ideas you have for videos or any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.